Hi everyone, my name is Megan Jankowski and this is my self-management plan. So throughout college I picked up the bad habit of napping, and I also used to be very active in high school, but I stopped working out as much since I got to college. So I decided to use this project as an opportunity to improve myself. The target behavior that I chose was running, and running is defined as the action of moving your arms and legs at a fast pace to travel quicker, exerting energy and burning calories. I had to run for at least 10 minutes for it to count as a behavior for this project. The competing behavior I chose was napping, and napping is defined as resting during the daytime. The method I chose was habit reversal. I wanted to replace my problem behavior of napping with the behavior of running. I used a combination of antecedent strategies as well as consequence strategies to do so. So these are the antecedent strategies and consequence strategies that I used. The antecedent strategy I used to increase running was that I set reminders on my phone to remind myself to go for a run during the day. The antecedent strategy I used to decrease napping was to go to bed earlier so I'd be better rested and wouldn't feel the need to take a nap during the day. Consequence to increase running was if I don't run, I wouldn't get dessert that day. And then the consequence strategy I used to decrease napping was that if I took a nap, I wouldn't be able to watch TV that day because I spent my time napping that I could have spent doing more productive things during the day. So for my procedure, I chose duration for both of my behaviors. And I did this so I could compare the amount of time that I napped to the amount of time that I ran. I recorded my data via pen and pencil and created data sheets which describe the date, time, occurrence of each behavior, and the amount of minutes each behavior occurred. So here's an example of my data sheets. As you can see, I have the date, the start of my run, the end of my run, the minutes I ran, and then the start of my nap, the end of my nap, and then the minutes that I napped. Here's also a sample of my ABC data. So I have a couple different instances on here. For example, on 12/27, I didn't get enough hours of sleep, so I napped, and therefore I missed my dentist appointment. And then another example would be on January 1st, I stayed up late for New Year's Eve, and I ended up napping, and I didn't get enough homework done. So from my ABC data, it seemed as though the antecedent to maintaining my problem behavior of running was not getting enough sleep, being stressed out, and using napping as an escape from a problem. So here are my results. I collected my data from the dates December 26th to January 8th. And overall, the amount of time I spent napping decreased, and the behavior was extinct by the end of the session, whereas the amount of time I ran increased at the beginning, but then stayed pretty steady throughout the rest of the time. So in conclusion, I am very happy with the results of my self-management plan. I think it was very successful in the extinction of my problem behavior of napping, and I ended up gaining a healthy habit in replace of that. And I plan to maintain the positive results by keeping up with my antecedent strategies as well as my consequence strategies. So I plan to keep setting reminders on my phone to make sure that I go for a run, as well as not letting myself have dessert if I don't go for a run during the day, and making sure I get all my work done, and if I take a nap, I don't let myself have a break and watch TV. I make myself do all my work. So here's my results graph. As you could see the decline in napping, and it's basically gone at the end. And then you could see the increase in running, and then you can also see the little mishap that I had where my running decreased and my napping increased during January 1st because of New Year's Eve. But I caught that, and I got myself back on track towards the end. And so here are my references, and overall I'm really happy with my self-management plan, and I hope you guys enjoyed this presentation, and I can't wait to hear everyone else's plans. Thank you.